Bing! Here we are. It is a Thursday, I believe, and it's the Martin Fowler Scrum, and we have Brent, and we have Paul, and we have also Ulosola. Welcome all. Just going to do our Scrum where we go round and just mention what we're doing, if we're blocked by anything, and how things are going. Any plans that we've got. So I'll go first. So I've just been doing my taxes. I think I've got it down to about an hour now. I have a tiny bit more to do, but I think, yeah, I've got all the stuff ready to send off to the accountant, so that's good. That's been most of my day today. This morning I was working on the premium mob page, which is being improved. What do we have? Yesterday was Wednesday. We had the async voter catch up with Michael and I talking about this and the other. My main big positive thing is we've got the new multiple repositories for projects feature out on the website, and that seems to be being used, and that's all very good. Coming up, we've got the marketing meeting in an hour, which is going to be this week focused on the Anthony Powell project, and a local support meeting coming up a bit after that. Yeah, so I'm not really blocked as usual. There's not enough time in the day, but yeah, Brent, how are things going with you?
Yep, good, thanks. Done some more work on the cucumber tests. However, I think the progress we made yesterday was short-lived.
Oh dear.
So it's not a reliable way of doing it, because I'm finding that sometimes it errors. I'll rerun the test, no changes, and it won't error. So it's not consistent. Yeah. So I need to look at that some more.
Okay.
I've spoken to Fernando. He's going to be available later today, so we're both going to put our heads together and have another look. I'm going to bring him up to speed with what we found yesterday.
Yes.
And hopefully we can find a better way forward. But I don't think there's any blockers. There may well be after today. We'll see.
Sure. Yes. I mean, the key thing to the context there is it's a local support project, a bug with the JavaScript that we have fixed and deployed, and just we'd like to have a test in place that checks that it stays fixed. But because it's kind of a cool stack size exceeded, which takes a variable amount of time to check for, our acceptance tests can't easily check for that. And we put this like sleep in yesterday, and it's not yeah, because of not reliable. My suspicion is that we might just have to drop to Jasmine tests, but there we go.
Yeah, I think we should be able to make that decision by the end of today. Yeah. That's the place where I'd like to be, at least.
Good show. Excellent. Thanks for the update, Brent. Let's go on to Paul. Paul, been a long time. How are you doing?
Yes, yeah, very good, Sam. Yeah, unfortunately, the time's not really conducive to me. But yeah, I managed to make it tonight.
Well done.
Yeah, I think we resolved that question over React. Alex, you know, finally, well, he did most of the research, I think. Eventually worked out, well, I think there'd been a change anyway from Facebook on their attitude. So doesn't seem to be an issue anymore.
Right.
So it looks like we're going with React.
Great.
Other than that, well, for the others I just mentioned, I'm talking about Open Peer Power Project. Other than that, Hoao has been helping me setting up the repositories and really establishing the various tools, Waffle, and you know, the sort of infrastructure that's required.
Great.
And I've personally made some progress building the prototype and also finding a way to simulate it, so you don't need to actually have the physical devices to be able to program. Still more work needed on that area. But yeah, we're getting to the point now where we're starting to see the repository, you know, doing some lists of features for an MVP and some screen mock-ups. So yeah, it's going well.
Great. Yeah, I mean, it occurs to me that maybe we could move the meeting, this meeting, earlier for you. If it was an hour or two earlier, would it be much more convenient?
Later would be.
Oh, late. I assume that it's late night where you're in Australia, right? So it's the evening.
Yeah.
And I thought you're saying this particular meeting is a bit late in the evening. So if we moved it earlier.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Earlier I'd still be at work.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I only just get home and have dinner, and you know, so quite often there isn't enough time.
Oh yeah, just not enough time in the day. I know the feeling. Yeah, it's great to great to see you, and great to see the Open Peer Power project getting off the ground. Fantastic stuff. Wonderful. Thanks, Paul. And then we've also got Olusola. Welcome. I think this is your first Agile Ventures Scrum. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Hello. Well, so it's my first time here, so I just wanted to see what's happening before I know how to bring in my own inputs. So as we go on, I'll be able to contribute my own quota as well.
Absolutely fine, fantastic. And so you've sort of seen how it runs today. That's, each person sort of checks in. People are working on different projects. We kind of hear about what things are going on. And that's now the end of our Scrum. So we finished early. Sometimes if people are blocked on things, then we kind of work on them together. But I think, unless there's anything that we've missed, I think is there anything that anybody else wants to bring up in the Scrum, or anything that we want to share and look at together?
Not for me.
No, I can't think of anything at the moment.
I think we're done. Unless and apologies if I'm pronouncing it, Olusola, if you have any other questions about Agile Ventures and how it works or any of the projects, I'm happy to answer them. Otherwise, see you at another Scrum. Did you have any questions?
Well, not really. Well, you can call me Shola.
So call it Sola. Sure, that's good.
Yeah, maybe I'll just change this on the profile. So you just call it Shola, S-O-L-A. Well pronounced H-O-L-A. All right. Well, I just observed on more of the projects. There are more projects on Ruby on Rails and JavaScript. Well, I'm stronger with PHP and ASP, C# and all of that. Sure. So do you have such projects on Agile Ventures at the moment?
The projects on Agile Ventures at the moment do tend to be focused on Ruby on Rails and Node. We have quite a few people who are PHP and C# programmers around, and I think that they're sort of interested in getting those sorts of projects off the ground, but we haven't. Yeah, we have. I mean, I'll just show you here. Let's have a look. So you've probably seen the new members channel, and we've got a sort of a list there. We often repost the list with the technology stack. These are the active ones, but there's also a new projects channel where, for example, this guy here, Subrata, has just been proposing, I think a PHP project involving WordPress, which is sort of a WordPress plugin and so on. So there are, there are discussions going on. I think we would all love to have a greater variety of projects in all sorts of different languages going on, and we're open to all suggestions. And if you hang out in the new projects channel, then you can maybe find out about some of those new projects that are just starting up.
Yeah, well, I'm not, well, since I'm a programmer as well, so I love to be open to more technologies. Just wanted to be sure that I'm not only on a Ruby on Rails platform. Well, of course, that's why I had to ask that question.
Sure. Yeah, great question. Can I ask Sola, just out of interest, where are you in the world? Where are you based?
Well, I'm in Nigeria at the moment.
Cool. Well, greetings from London.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Brent's in Nottingham. We're both in the UK. And Paul, whereabouts in Australia are you?
No, not Australia.
Not you, but Paul's in Australia. So,
okay.
Where are you, Paul, in Australia?
In Perth, Western Australia.
You're in Perth in Western Australia. And yes, Sola, but Nigeria is also a big country. Whereabouts in Nigeria are you?
I'm at the federal capital, that's Abuja, at the center.
Abuja, right. Oh, well, welcome. And, we hope to see you again. We run these scrums, twice daily. Feel free to drop in if you can make it, or otherwise just chat to us in the Slack environment.
That's
and
fine.
We'll help you out, yeah?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Great to meet you, Sola. All right, well, I think it's time for a cup of tea for me, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Nice to meet you, Sola. Cheers.